past couple of weeks, I've realized that I've gotten more and more lazy as time went by. I've been sleeping in until 9 AM, eating like shit every single day, and not worked out at all. 3 weeks ago, I ended my lifelong career as a swimmer. I was always forced to wake up before the sun, eat super healthy, and maintain a super strict schedule as I didn't have any extra time because 20 hours of my week went to training. But now, for the first time in my life, I have no coaches pushing me, no teammates that are there with me in the mornings, no organized activities of any kind. It's just me. I had to find a way to turn this downward spiral around, so I decided to do some research. I knew that a common denominator for most successful people is waking up early, but some of these people takes it to the next level. So I'd made up my mind. For the next 7 days, I will wake up at 4 AM. No exceptions. I asked my roommate if he wanted to do it with me. Hey Cookie, you want to wake up at 4 AM every day for 7 days with me?
What?
You want to wake up at 4 AM for 7 days with me?
Easy.
He later realized it wasn't that easy. To try to fall asleep quickly, we took some melatonin and then it was lights out. Now while I'm passed out, let's go over the rules. 7 days, wake up at 4 AM every single morning, only take cold showers, only eat from 12 PM to 8 PM, which means that I have to go the first 8 hours of my day without any food, which sucks. But the research on fasting is pretty astonishing.
Alright, I don't know, I just did it to myself, just trying to flash at my face, but it's now 3:55 AM. Actually woke up before the alarm. I've actually been waking up like 4 times the past hour. I'm not gonna go back to sleep for the past couple minutes because that's just gonna hurt more. I honestly don't know why I put myself through this. This sucks. But I'm gonna go ahead and wake up Cookie. He's gonna hate it.
Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey.
Bro, that melatonin was hardcore.
Let's go for a run, dude.
Dude, alright, let's cut to the run.
Rise and shine, baby. It's literally in the middle of the night. I don't know how sketch this is actually to run through these streets at night. That is a little sketchy.
Let's go, baby.
5 minutes in. And I feel like someone took a burning ball of shit, shoved it down my throat. Fuck. I feel like I'm gonna pass out any moment.
This is a horrible idea. This sucks.
This day has not gone by the way I wanted it to go. I've had so little energy, been exhausted, and I just wanted to sleep all day. As a person that really rely on sleep, I've needed a lot of sleep my whole life. Sleeping 4.5 hours is not optimal. I'm just gonna see how this day goes. I'm gonna try to force myself to sit down and do some work right now. I skipped class today, which is not too good. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to push through, stay strong, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight and feel better in the morning. What up, gang? 4:17. Feeling better today. Pretty sore. Not going on a run, probably going lifting later. Just going straight for the grind, straight to work. We like to see it.
Everyone in China is up.
Everyone in China is up. Our guy Steven is up.
My man Steven is up working 3 hours ago.
3 hours
Shouldn't
ago.
we?
Why shouldn't we?
All right, it's 6:30 AM. Just working for 2 hours. Now we're on the way to the gym. The gym didn't open before. We're running to the gym to get a quick warm up. Let's get it.
Today, I decided that I was going to create a daily schedule in order to stay productive. I actually have a problem that whenever I'm not doing any work, I get super stressed and I can't really enjoy the time that I spend doing other things, such as just hanging out with friends or just relaxing. So if I create designated time slots where I either work or I do nothing or I hang out with friends, hopefully I'll feel a lot better, because it's not healthy to go around and be stressed all the time. So this is what I came up with. At 4 a.m. I wake up. Then I immediately just go and work out, either run or lift. Then it's time for my cold shower. I started doing this week actually. It's pretty miserable, but it feels really, really good after, and it really increases the recovery time. After that, it's time to get to work. At noon, I eat lunch, and I also like to take a break from working to kind of clear my head and just relax. Then it's back to work, and I work all the way until 6 when I eat dinner. After dinner, I give myself about an hour and a half to do whatever I feel like before I go to bed. Now, I believe this schedule will make it a lot easier to get through these days, because I'm not gonna lie, the first 2 days have been absolutely miserable. I've had a constant headache ever since I started this challenge, probably because of the lack of sleep. And my body is also adjusting to not eating all the time. As an athlete, I ate every 2 hours every single day, but now that I go the first 8 hours of my day not eating at all, it gets pretty hard. I honestly have some regrets about starting this challenge. I should have just started waking up at 6 or 7 a.m., but I always finish the things that I set my mind to, so I'm gonna go ahead and just push through and just stay positive.
All right, just finished another morning run. Today I actually didn't want to run at 4 a.m. I wanted to have a sunrise run because it's like way prettier. So I did some work for 2 hours and then I went out for a run, and I have to say, the first 2 days it was horrible. It was so painful. Couldn't walk the next day, but I still went running. It was just more painful. But now at day 4, it doesn't feel too bad. Like, I can run 3-4 miles now at a decent pace without much restraint at all, which is a huge improvement from day 1. So it feels great. Just gonna go in, take a cold shower. Got another 5 hours before I can eat, but that's all right. It's a great day, you know, getting happier and happier by every day. Cheers.
We are now at the end of day 7, and one thing that I personally found challenging was to give you an outlook of my day and my experiencing without making the whole video repetitive and boring. Several of the days I cut the filming short because I didn't want to be repetitive, as I basically did the same thing every single day. So as you saw, some of the days I just came on and gave a quick update. I figured that a full overview of everything that was good and everything was bad and everything I learned at the end of the challenge would be a lot more beneficial to you. So here are some of the things that were good and bad and what I took from doing this challenge. Now let's start with the good ones. Number 1 was productivity. I was able to get a lot more work done. I probably think I would say I got 50% more work done in total over the whole challenge, which is insane, as I'm already working a lot of hours every single day. One other thing that was good is that after I ended swimming, I found it really hard to stick to a routine. But on day 3, after I created the routine that I presented to you guys, I was able to follow it, not to the T, but more or less, and it just felt a lot better to have some hours of the day where I just relax and I don't feel stressed about it because I plan to relax or hang out with friends. Another thing is fitness. When you don't have a routine, it's really hard to work out, especially if you're doing it all alone. So having a training partner and having fitness scheduled into your days, it was a lot easier to kind of work out. I lost several pounds over the last weeks because I hadn't worked out in about a month before the challenge started. So that feels really good. I feel more energized. I feel like I can do more, work longer hours. All in all, I just feel more fit. Another thing is mental health. For me personally, I always got super stressed about not getting enough work done because I was sleeping in, wasting time on my phone, and so on. When I had that set schedule and I had those designated time slots, that stress kind of disappeared and I just felt better about myself. Now for some of the bad things, because there's not only good things that comes from doing something like this, are number 1, the social life. When you wake up at 4 a.m. and you go to bed at 8 p.m., there's actually a lot of things you miss out on when it comes to friends, because a lot of friends usually go out, they hang out at late hours when I was asleep, which kind of sucked. But at the same time, when you want to get a lot of work done and you're trying to start a business, That's some of the sacrifices that you just have to make. And I'm not going to take it to this extreme going forward in the challenge, but it's definitely something to keep in mind. The last thing is sleep deprivation. The first 2 days that I did this challenge, I was absolutely destroyed mentally. Like, I was always so tired, I had constant headaches. And if you want to start waking up earlier, I recommend that you do a gradual increase in whenever you wake up. So maybe if you sleep till 9, then you do the next day like half an hour earlier, and you work your way down to about 6 a.m. where I think my sweet spot lies, 6 or 7 a.m. instead of just taking the leap to 4 a.m. which was crazy. Now I'm definitely going to keep this schedule, not to the extreme that I did, but I'm definitely going to create a set schedule where I wake up at 6 or 7 a.m. and I don't stay on my phone, and I just start my morning routine and I just go straight to work or work out. That way I'm able to have 1, 2, 3 productive hours before most people even start their day. I'm also going to continue working out every single day or every other day of the whole week. Now I really hope that you took something away from me doing this challenge, so I didn't wake up at 4 a.m. for nothing. And I really appreciate you staying around till the end of the video. It does mean a lot when I see someone watching the whole time, because it means that I have the ability to keep someone interested throughout my storytelling. So that's it for this video. I hope you're gonna have a great day today. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to like this video and subscribe. I'm going to post content almost every single week. So without further ado, stay happy. Peace.
We all want the same. We all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel